Alright, welcome back to Bob's Magic Emporium. Next video on 365-day magic challenge. Got a trick that involves this little thing today. This is from tricksandwands.com. A really cool trick. I call this one solid. Now let me explain why I call it solid. So I have here this little piece of wood with a hole drilled in it so I could stick it on this little safety pin. So you can see it's sitting on the little safety pin there, and it's inside. Now it's actually been glued onto the safety pin, so as you see it can't come off the safety pin. I can open the safety pin like that, but I can't take it off because it is stuck on the safety pin. Okay, let me close that back up. So what I want you to see is that it is sitting on top of the safety pin. Notice that. Notice that it is on this top side right here. My goal is to make this piece of wood go all the way around so that it's now under the safety pin. So it's underneath here. That is my goal. Without actually rotating it. Without you seeing me rotate it or even rotate it myself. I can't do a rotating motion because that's cheating. So if I do this, I'm going to try to pass a solid right through a solid. Let's see if I can. Ready? 1, 2. Whoops, wait a minute. Got to get my finger on the edge there. Watch this. I'm not going to rotate it. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. I'll rotate it just a tiny little bit so you can see that it really is now underneath that safety pin. Alright, that's solid. A really great trick. Now, I know this is not the name for it, but this is the name I came up with because I kind of like this name because that's what it is. You're passing a solid through a solid is kind of the way that I present this. I say, oh, I present it as a solid passing through a solid. I've always been fascinated with that. And then I show them that I hold it and I say 1, 2, 3, and it passes right through just like that. And the cool thing about it is, this is kind of one of those tricks you can hand off to somebody, and they could keep trying to figure it out, but they can't figure out how to do it, which I think is really amazing how that happens. There's another trick called the snapper, where it's there's like a rubber band on the end at the end of this wooden block, and you have this little hook, and you show the spectator how you can hook the rubber band and make it snap, but when they try, they can't. This is kind of the same kind of deal, where they try to make the thing rotate without actually touching it, and I think it's really cool. So I like this trick. It's kind of cool, and it's more of a science gag type thing than a magic trick, but it's still really cool. So hope you enjoyed solid, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next magic challenge video. I have a jack, and I also have 3 10s. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the jack and we're going to sandwich it right in. Of course, you get the 2 tubes and you get a certain amount of bottles. Let me grab one of the bottles.
He was on a roll with hole-in-one. Not only did he sink the putt on his first shot, but he also got the $500